This is my biggest enemy in sewing, a fraying edge. But luckily, there's a way to stop it. A hot knife. This is the Sailrite Edge Hotknife. We've got two versions. I'll go over how to use them and when to use them so you can know if it's worth owning. But instead of rattling off a bunch of features and specs, I want to see how they perform in the real world. So I'm going to put them to the test against a good pair of scissors. I'll be cutting a straight panel, a curved panel, webbing, rope, and a zipper. We'll compare speed, accuracy, ease of use, and most importantly, the quality of the finished edge. Let's start cutting. Here's my takeaway from the test. Speed was surprisingly similar. The scissors felt a little bit faster, but that's because I'm more used to cutting with those. The scissors are really quick in a straight line, but the hot knife was quicker and smoother in the curves. Accuracy and ease of use really comes down to practice. You can make really accurate cuts with either tool. A hot knife definitely feels different, but it doesn't take long to get the feel for it. I will give a slight advantage to scissors for ease of use because it's easier to swap scissors than it is to swap blades. The biggest difference is the finished edge. The scissor cut immediately starts fraying, while the hot knife seals the edge as it cuts. This is so helpful because it keeps those loose threads out of your way while sewing and assembling and creates a more durable product. Plus, it gives you the option to leave an exposed edge if you have to, which is an amazing option to have. For webbing, rope, and zippers, the scissors are a second or two faster. Both tools are equally accurate, but the hot knife clearly wins when it comes to ease of use and edge quality. A hot knife isn't meant to completely replace your scissors though, because it's specialized for synthetic materials only. A hot knife works by melting the material as it moves through it, so it works best on materials like nylon, polyester, and acrylic. Natural materials like cotton, wool, and leather don't melt, they burn. A good rule of thumb is to ask yourself two questions. Is the material synthetic, and is it woven? If the answer to both is yes, the hot knife is the best tool for the job. Non-woven fabrics like vinyl, Fibertex, and patterning materials don't fray, so there's really no benefit in using a hot knife on those. Synthetic woven fabrics are incredibly common, which is why hot knives are popular across several industries. For marine canvas work like boat covers, biminis, enclosures, awnings, and cushions, I think a hot knife is essential. Semi-flat felled seams are commonly used when constructing these projects, and since they leave an exposed edge on the interior, that edge needs to be sealed. Upholsterers will also benefit. While there aren't as many exposed seams in upholstery projects, unraveling edges can become bothersome when you sew, especially when you're adding layers like with piping. And if you make bags or outdoor gear, this tool really comes in handy. The hot knife cuts through cordura and nylon fabrics beautifully, and it's a great way to cut notions like zipper, webbing, bungee cord, and binding tape while sealing those edges. If you mostly work with natural fibers, you can probably stick to your pair of scissors. But if any of those categories I just mentioned describe your work, let's compare the two hot knife options from Sailrite. Both versions perform the same, so choosing them really comes down to how you work. If you work on location or move around a lot in your workspace, or just don't like dealing with the power cord, the cordless version gives you a lot more freedom. If you primarily work in one area and don't mind managing a power cord, the corded version is a great way to save some money. Both models include a standard foot for use with a glass cutting surface, along with a cutting foot attachment that lifts the material into the blade and off of your work surface so you can cut on anything without damaging it. If you need even tighter control for detailed work, there's also a precision cutting foot that's sold separately. It lifts the fabric off the table just like the standard cutting foot, but both components are smaller, making it easier to navigate tight corners and cutouts. For the most accurate cuts, I like using the included R blade with a glass cutting surface. I like that it keeps the fabric perfectly flat, and I can even cut against a metal straight edge for a perfectly straight cut. When using the cutting foot, it lifts that fabric off the table just a little bit, so keeping a little tension on both sides of the fabric makes a huge difference. I usually hold one side with my free hand and use the fabric weight on the other so that everything stays in place and doesn't curl up or shift as I cut. As you're cutting, let the heat do the work. You shouldn't have to force the blade through the material. At the same time, don't move too slowly or you'll melt more of the edge than necessary. After a few practice cuts, you'll naturally find the right pace. When cutting rope or bungee cord, wrap a piece of masking tape around the cut location first. That keeps all those fibers together and gives you a much cleaner, finished end. Finally, work in a well-ventilated area or wear appropriate respiratory protection because these materials produce fumes while they're being cut. So, is a hot knife worth it? The biggest drawbacks are the fumes, the slight learning curve compared to using a pair of scissors, and the fact that it can't be used on every material. But if you regularly work with synthetic fabrics, those things are easy to overlook. Hot knife solves a big problem of those unraveling edges, and it makes a big difference downstream when assembling a project and for the durability of the project. It's also hands down the best way to cut webbing, rope, and bungee cord. It won't replace your scissors, and it doesn't need to. It's the best tool for projects where sealed edges really matter. If that sounds like the kind of work you do, you can check out both the Edge Hotknives and all of their accessories at Sailrite.com. It'll be linked down below. Check out this video next where I used the hot knife to create a car seat cover for my damaged seat in my car.